ISOTEX Health last, and we will have Eugene Elfrank speaking.
How's everybody doing? Good. My name is Eugene Elfrank. I'm the president of ISOTEX Health. This is our CEO, Jason Cross, our COO, Gary Rayward, and our consultant, Bruce Avellanet. In case you haven't heard the news, we bought the old Stinger Welding building around the corner. We just did a large job fair last Friday. We had 210 applicants. Once we get into full production, we're going to hire a total of 120 people. Currently, we've hired 10 so far. And as the lovely lady Ann from the Zen Butterfly mentioned about CBD, we are a large-scale industrial hemp extraction facility. So we take industrial-grown hemp that we've grown around the state of Montana, and then we extract the CBD out of it. That's what we do. So if anyone has any questions, feel free.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You have a lot of byproduct. What do you do with that?
Yes, we do have a lot of byproduct. We have spent biomass from the extraction process, as well as the stalks that come off the hemp plant. And we have people lined up out the door to come and get those items.
Yes, well, are you going to be publicly traded? No.
No.
Not at this time, no.
How many people do you hope?
120
In what kind of time frame? Do you know?
in the next 90 to 120 days.
How many of those folks will be local, Lincoln County?
As many as we can.
Actually, almost all the applicants were from Libby, so that'll be awesome.
And where will your markets be? Where will you ship the final product?
So we would be considered an ingredient manufacturer. So we will sell our ingredient to Fortune 25 companies, and then they'll put it in various products.
Is there special training that they have to come work for you?
No, we will train them, other than being a chemist or something like that, you know, shucking the biomass or learning to use the laboratory equipment, et cetera. We'll train folks on how to do that.
Are you going to set up another job fair? My daughter has the coffee shop that was right there where everyone was.
We drank a
And
lot of coffee that day.
There was so many people there all day long. I didn't think
awesome.
you guys would be able to see everybody.
We saw well, so 210 applicants as of today. That day we had 135, I think, and we actually interviewed 106, and we were worn out. So,
Yeah.
but we're going to try and get back to just visiting with those first, the other 100, and then we'll try to go from there. But we have a pretty good solid, I mean, almost everybody we saw, we were really happy with the turnout and everything. So it was pretty awesome.
How does the product leave Libby? On a train or, trucked or how?
Actually, it's up to the people that are buying it as to how it leaves. So as long as they pay us, we don't really care how it leaves.
By train or rail.
Well, that's
So the Stinger building, you guys bought that. How much renovation needs to happen to that? How much renovation needs to happen to the Stinger building for your operation?
Currently, we're already installing equipment in the building. We're installing 20 large-scale hemp dryers and then some hemp shucking machines. So we're already using the building.
I guess we should call it the Intex building now, huh?
ISOTEX. Yes.
I think Intex is pretty cool. Yeah, we won't call it that. Yes, sir.
How many of these extraction facilities are in the state?
This is our first.
How about other competition?
There's not any at this level that are this big, but there are quite a few that are small lab type facilities.
So when we're full-scale production, we'll be able to process somewhere between 250,000 and 500,000 pounds a day of hemp.
Yeah, we're growing in the state of Montana.
But the product, so the product itself, all the product we're using for all types of things. So it's not just to make the isolate, like you said, the byproducts are for hemp board, for concrete, for all kinds of building products, for car manufacturers that are making parts out of hemp right now. The seeds that we have that we don't use to replant can be used for CBD oil. We don't actually make the CBD oil. We just make the isolate, and we have all the byproducts from the hemp. So there's a lot of good things that can happen with that. The herd we can give to folks like clothing manufacturers and rope manufacturers, all kinds of different things where they can purchase that from us and they can use it to make products, and then we just reduce the use of trees.
So do you have any plans to expand the facility to be able to make any sort of products to sell to local businesses to try and generate money that way for the community?
No. Just as we have expansion to sell to other businesses, like big businesses.
Sure.
How long do you think it'll be before you're in production?
Well, we're already harvesting what we planted. We planted about 13,900 acres, and that's in Shoto and Poplar and Scobie. And we're shipping it over here. So we'll start shipping it over here next week, and we'll start drying it the week after. And that'll be what we'll use to extract from when we get the extraction facility up and running. So part of the facility is just being able to bring the hemp in and being able to extract or being able to process it to get it ready to extract it.
How are you getting it over here, by logging truck or?
Low boys mainly. Yeah.
Yeah, flat deck and low boys, they're all gonna be in bales.
They're wrapped in silage wrapped square bales.
Me? Well, welcome to Libby. I'm excited that we're going to have some job opportunities here.
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
I have a question. Wait.
Yes.
I just wanted to, I have a question. Libby has a beautiful community garden. We're always looking for compost. Is there an end product that
We'll give
you
you
could
plenty.
donate to the community garden?
We'll give you plenty. So,
We'll have plenty.
All right. Thank you.
Are you guys going to have any plans to do any planting, hemp planting around in Lincoln County?
This next season, we're already working on it. It's already well, yes.
Yes.
yes. So we planted almost 14,000 acres. Next year we plan to do around 100 to 150,000 acres.
And we have
Not all here.
Not here. But we have some local farmers we've been speaking to already.
Are you guys, once you're up in production, have tours so we can?
No.
No, our extraction method is proprietary, and so we don't want to let that cat out of the bag.
But it's also food.
We don't want anybody else to know what we're doing.
It's also food grade facility, so we can't have the public walking through there.
Yes, way in the back.
Are you guys gonna live here and be on site at the, he will be, okay.
I will be here.
We'll be here often.
I will be here all the time.
And I'll live here
You'll see a
also.
lot of me in town.
We have a facility over in Eureka now, but we have some houses here we'll be moving into soon.
Any other questions?
Because we tried this drive. No.
Yes.
What attracted you to Libby?
What attracted us to Libby? Well, it is a beautiful place. One of the things that attracted to us was that large building. The equipment that we use requires a lot of space, and we needed a building that large.
Tina.
Yeah, Tina.
Tina attracted us.
You helped us get across the finish line. Say that again?
The equipment is installed already or not?
Some of it's being installed now.
The beginning part of the process, right? So the equipment we're using to dry the hemp and shuck the hemp, that equipment is on site right now, it's being installed currently. And then the extraction equipment will be here and installed over the next 6 to 9 months.
Okay, one more question.
Yeah.
Just, is the current facility, I mean, will it be sufficient for future expansion, or do you foresee expansion at all?
Yes, we foresee expansion.
Yeah, 'cause
That's another thing, there's a lot of room over there now. I think now that we're coming in and there's, you know, other things happening, it's probably gonna help other people to wanna come to that area too. But if we can just sew it up first, that was the plan. We're still working on that with Tina.
And we'll be around too afterwards if anybody else has any questions.
Yeah, come talk to us.
Thank you so much for your time.